I wanted to go over one example from quiz 6, and that's question number 1. So what we have over here, we have our inside function, which is 3x plus 5y, and then to the power of 4, which is our outside function. We're going to start by using the power rule. Then we're going to differentiate the inside. And as part of differentiating the inside, the 3x plus 5y, we also have to use the chain rule because y is a function of x. So we're going to start by taking the power down, leaving the inside the same. Then we decrease the power by 1. And we have to multiply times the inside derivative. Again, that's the chain rule as well, because we have an outside function and an inside function. And so we find the derivative of 3x plus 5y. When we're looking at a sum, we take those derivatives separately. So the derivative of 3x is 3. And then the derivative of 5y is 5 times the derivative of y. So we're going to write that as dy dx, or we can write it as y prime. That's the left side. Now we're going to deal with the right side. Again, the right is over here we have that scalar factor of 3 multiplied times y, which y is a function of x. So that's 3 times y prime. And that's our first step. Now we want to collect our y prime terms. However, we do have a product in here that we have to deal with. So what we're going to do first is distribute the 3 and distribute the 5y prime in order to separate that. And we're not going to distribute or FOIL everything because that's going to get really, really messy. So we're just going to say 4 times 3x plus 5y to the power of 3, and then we're going to multiply the 3 in the front as well. Next thing, we take the 5 times y prime and multiply it by everything in the front. So that is 4 times 5 times 3x plus 5y to the third power times y prime, and then we have 3y prime on the right. So we can, certainly rewrite our numbers and multiply these out. So we have a 12 and a 20 over here. And so our y prime term is this term on the left and this term on the right. So we're just going to move it to the right so we can combine those, factor out the y prime, and then solve for y prime. So on the left over here, we have 12 times 3x plus 5y to the third power is equal to 3y prime minus 20 times 3x plus 5y to the third power times y prime. Next step is to factor out the y prime. So we have a y prime again over here and over here. So we're going to factor out a y prime, and we're left with 3 minus 20 times 3x plus 5y to the third power, and everything we had before on the left. Last step, we divide in order to solve by y prime, for y prime. So we have y prime is equal to 12 times 3x plus 5y to the third power divided by 3 minus 20 times 3x plus 5y to the third power. And that's all we're going to do.